Welcome on AFCON Updates. I'm Adeniyi Ajisafe. This is the show where we give you matches are ongoing and those ones will be coming up later. AFCON is getting more interesting, of course. Teams are beginning to shape themselves for quarterfinals. And a big one coming up tonight, Nigeria versus Mozambique. That'll be by 8 p.m. But right now, we know that Egypt is taking on Benin Republic. But before then, we quickly talk about the results of yesterday, of course. Tanzania and Morocco. Morocco were able to do well, defeated Tanzania. And also talking about another game between South Africa and Cameroon. And I have in the studio the usual suspect, but today it actually looks like CAF, or rather, let me use FIFA official. Olaware Peters is here. Good to have you.
Adeniyi, thanks for having me and thanks for the introduction. And I hope the jersey you are putting on will not put us in trouble.
You want to believe in superstition, right?
I'm not saying superstition, but there's this general belief that anytime we wear white, it's always a problem.
I will support them to win today.
You support them?
Seriously.
Okay.
All the way. Nigeria for win.
Let's see what happens.
Anyway, taking a look at the result of yesterday, of course, we have Morocco, Tanzania. It was at least they got that one goal, courtesy of Brahim Diaz, with an assist from their star player, Hakimi, and South Africa lost against Cameroon 2-1. Baleba to the rescue.
Yeah, a good game, most interesting one between Cameroon and South Africa. The South Africa, they'll be blaming themselves right now because they had the possession, they had the game. It's their game to lose, about 72 to 28 ball possession. So I think it's a very good one. Then the Cameroon, I think they are one of those teams that we didn't pay attention to when the competition started. Probably the way they qualified.
Because of the
crises among them. But they are the only team that have been tested in this competition. Why do I say so? They played Côte d'Ivoire. We saw what they did. It was a 1-1. A very good physical, tense game. Their game against South Africa also. So
they are preparing themselves.
They are the only team that have been tested that look more like they are ready and battle ready. For Morocco, they got lucky yesterday, I'll be honest with you. They got lucky yesterday because I don't want to say the officiating. There's this mental issue that anytime a host country is playing, they always want to cash in money because the supporters will stop coming to the stadium. Because if not, almost to the end of the game, there was a clear penalty. They don't even need the VAR to give the penalty to the Tanzania. The same thing that happened between Mali and when they played their own before it went to the penalty shootout. I think Tanzania, they really deserve that penalty that wasn't given to them. So Morocco, as far as I'm concerned, they've not really been tested. Yeah, they're a good team. They're the best in Africa, but their performances since the competition started has not been so good. The only team that tested them was Mali, which they play 1-1, and we saw the reaction of the crowd. They booed them after the competition. Their last match also, they struggled to win their last match. So let's see how it goes, By the time you get to the knockout stages, that's when you see the real hunger in which other team that you think they have nothing to offer will bring out.
Well, we're talking about the match between Morocco, Tanzania, and also involving the other team that qualified, Cameroon against South Africa. What the moment there for Cameroonian, Baleba, also for Morocco, Brahim. Brahim did so well in that encounter. In fact, for the fact that Hakimi is back, it seems the young man has been the star player.
Yeah, it rose to the occasion when they are looking for someone to put on the weight of Hakimi. And for the first time in the history of any Moroccan player, he scored the 4th goal. This is going to be the first time a Moroccan player will score 4 consecutive goals at the AFCON. He scored the first match, the second match, the third match, and yesterday also he banged in the goal. Take it or leave it. If they continue this way, probably will be the MVP of this tournament.
Okay, let's talk about Baleba. Baleba also did well, the Cameroonian player who won the man of the match for their own encounter against Bafana. What a match there for the young man. Yeah,
he really deserved it. And the pace, the physicality, the technique, the skills, and the football IQ is really there for him. So, and I think that's one thing you should give to some of these coaches. When the coach decided that, okay, I'm going to drop Abubakar, I'm going to drop Onana, I'm going with the young, hungry player. There was this, is it because of the issue between the ministry and their Samuel Eto'o fields that is causing all this? But so far, so good. They've done themselves proud and well, getting to where they are right now. So I'm very happy for him, and he's a player to watch, not only in this competition, in many years to come.
Many years to come there. Right now, that takes us to at least, let's go to the market. where our sponsors are waiting to at least push us to success. Let's have it.
My name is Dr. Habib Atandani Fawoshe, Chairman of November Cubes Group. Let's come together as one Nigeria, from the savannas of the north to the coast of the south, our heartbeat as one for the Super Eagles. Let's celebrate our diversity and unite for victory. From all of us at November Cubes Group, we do wish the Super Eagles all the best at the AFCON. Bring them the trophy, guys. Kindly do visit us today and discover a world of luxury, comfort and tranquility. At November Cubes Group, we're not just building homes, serving meals or offering hospitality business. We are creating a lifestyle that is perfect for families, professionals and entrepreneurs. Thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you soon.
Hopefully, Super Eagles actually come back with that trophy as we saw there. Welcoming you back on the show, AFCON update. And now we go to the proper one happening as we speak. Egypt, as well as Benin Republic. Let's take a look at the African Cup of Nations 2025 round of 16 ongoing. Benin Republic, Nigeria will be coming out. That's our focus anyway. Egypt, Benin Republic. Quickly, let's take a look at Egypt, Benin Republic. Let's have it. That has to do with the players they are playing. Take a look at the 7-time champions, Egypt, coached by former captain Hossam Hassan, as seen as one of the favorites. Mohamed Salah, Omar Mamouche, Mohamed Hani, Trezeguet, Mohamed El Shanawi can turn a game on his head in a couple of minutes. This is Egypt's 27th AFCON appearance. In the Republic, will be no pushovers in Agada. Coach Gano Raw is an old war horse, and as captain Khalid Adeno and Steve Moni to drive his game plan. Taking a look at this, now let's flip it to the list. Of course, they are already playing anyway, just to have a vivid view of that team. Let's have it, the Eagles, Egypt versus Benin Republic lineup. Okay, while we're waiting for that, okay, we have it. From the Egyptian side, of course, El Shanawi is in goal. We have Mo Salah, Mahmoud, Adel, Ateya, Ibrahim, we have Hari, we have Rabia, Fatih, Trezeguet, and Hamdi. While in the Benin side, led by Coach Ganon Raw, we have Olaitan, Roche, we have Jameda, Tijani, Dodo, Tosin, Imuranan, Aloko, that's Okwaro, Danjino, we have Tijani and Roche. That's the team for Benin Republic, though we know that majority of Benin Republic players are Nigerians.
Yeah,
one way or the other.
So they say.
So they say, but they are Benin Republic players.
Well, it's going to be an interesting match. Like you rightly said earlier, and they're not going to be a pushover. Take it from me, any team that goes to the round of 16, they are not pushover. They are not any team that you can just look at and say you're going to run over them. And don't forget also what the Benin Republic did during the last competition. Okay, they are able to defeat the South Africans. So that shows that they are not just here by chance or by luck. They are here because they deserve to be here. So it's going to be a very interesting match. But will they be able to withstand or to withhold or to deal with the power coming from the Egyptians, who are currently hungry for another title? The last time they won it was in 2010, and since then they've been looking how to get their 8th yes, on the trophy. So I think it's going to be a very tough, interesting match. But don't be surprised tonight, Benin will send them back home the same way Mali sent Tunisia home, despite having a red card from the first half. They pushed, they scored, they equalized, it got to the penalty, they're able to really win it. The same thing will happen tonight.
Well, big one there that has to do with analysis coming from Olaware Peters, and we'll be looking at the Egypt versus Benin Republic. Still goalless. The match is ongoing right now over there in Agada, Morocco. Well, right now, let's leave it aside and talk about our own, the big one happening by 8 p.m. Nigeria will be facing that has to do with another nation who are really pushing to see if they can destroy Nigeria. Can they destroy us? I don't think so. Nigeria versus Mozambique will be coming. Now let's take a look at AFCON. That's Nigeria, Mozambique. Well, taking a look at Nigeria, 3-time champions have never lost in 5 previous meetings with the Mambas of Mozambique. Their only AFCON meeting ended in a 3-0 thrashing for the Southern Africans in Angola 16 years ago with a brace by Peter Odenwege and won by Obafemi Martins. The Super Eagles are making their 21st AFCON appearance. The Mambas, in their 5th AFCON appearance, gave Cameroon a tough time in their final group phase clash in Agada on Wednesday. Their best outing before now has been a quarter-final berth in 2021. as a match?
Yeah, it's going to be a match between a nation with legacy and a nation with opportunity that is hungry for goals. So Nigeria, we are a nation with the legacy. What are the legacy that we have? In AFCON, we are the most successful team when it comes to the knockout stages, because since 1992, this is going to be our 16th consecutive appearance at the knockout stages. So that means since 1992 up to now, we've been appearing at the knockout stages. So we have that legacy. Apart from Egypt also, that have won 62 matches at the AFCON. We are the second best team in AFCON that have won 61 matches. The last match we won against Uganda made it 61 matches that we've won in our 21st appearance. So we have that legacy. But don't forget, when you are playing with a team with hunger, an opportunity in the sense that if not because they introduced the third best team, Mozambique will not be here. So they are here because of that opportunity. And they're going to make use of that opportunity. They have nothing to lose. All the bookmakers, they've already marked Nigeria, we are going to win. So they have nothing to lose, but we don't need to be deceived.
We must not be deceived.
We don't need to be deceived in that one place.
Well, from the way it is, let's just take a look at predicted lineup. Hopefully, maybe something different can happen. Let's take a look at it. Of course, we know that this is Nwabali will be there. You look at Onyemechi Bruno, Basi Ajayi, Osai Samuel, Onyeka, that's Frank Onyeka, the tank, Ndidi, the captain, Iwobi, Adams, Lukman, and Osime. And if you take a look at Mozambique, well, Mexa, Kalamo, Kambala, Chamboko, Ivan, you have Dove, Guima. Watch out for this player. And Kalamo, these two players. Then Vilanocho, Pelembe, and Ratifo. These are the players of Mozambique. But taking a look at this predicted lineup for Super Eagles, would you go with this?
No, I'm not going to go with this. And why am I not going to go with this? This is the time that we need our midfielders to do two works. So we need defensive midfielders to protect our four back. And we need our attacking midfielder to support the attacker. So I will go with 4-2-3-1 formations. Okay. 4-2-3-1, what do I mean? I'll leave Oyemichi, Calvin Bassey, Ajayi, Osai
at the back.
But I will only allow Onyeka and Ndidi to play the defensive midfielder. So let them protect the defense.
So it means you are using
Ndidi and Onyeka. I allow both of them to play the defensive midfielder. Okay, so I'm going to allow Iwobi
to be alone,
to come to the middle.
Okay, so you are swapping yours now.
Yes, I'm swapping mine. So Iwobi will come to the middle. Ademola Lookman, his movement, his skills, his pace is more better from the flank. So Ademola Lookman will come to the flank. Then also I'll start with Samuel Chukwueze, also to start from the flank.
So it means you are dropping Akwa Adams.
I'm dropping Akwa Adams. Then I'll leave Victor Osimhen. So what do I need? I need Wobi, Lookman, and Chukwueze to be supplying the necessary assist to Osimhen. Osimhen doesn't need to work like what we normally call
hustling for goals and all that.
No. Just stay there. Those days that we have, and that is something that we are really missing. If you look at the 3 times that the country we've won AFCON, we normally have a playmaker. In the 80s, we have Mudashiru Lawal.
Before JJ came.
In 1994, that we won it, we have JJ Okocha also. In 2013 also, we have Onasi also. So we don't have all these creative players. We don't have them. We have Mikel Obi. What he plays when he plays at Chelsea is different from when he plays.
Of course, for Nigeria.
So we don't have those creative midfielders again. We don't have people that dictate the tone of the game. So that is what we need. Osimhen doesn't need to be running. That is why when it gets to 70 or 80 minutes, he has already gassed out. Play your lone striker.
He's overworking.
Play your lone striker. Let the 3 midfielders who are attacking midfielders, let them support you. Then the beauty of the 4-2-3-1 formation is you can change it if it's not working for you. You can change it from the 4-2-3-1 to 4-3-3. What do you need to do? You just pick the like of Iwobi to go back to the midfield and support Ndidi and Onyeka. So they make three midfielders. Then you tell Samuel Chukwueze, Lookman, Ademola, and Osimhen, 3 of you up front.
To the front.
So you can even
it's adjustable.
You can 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. You can even do it 4-4-2. Ademola Lookman and Osimhen go up front. Samuel Chukwueze, Iwobi, Ndidi, Onyeka, four of you play from the midfield.
What a way to go there.
So I think...
You see why I call you FIFA official, right? Okay, now at least you can see why I actually gave him that name. But right now, Nigeria for the win, of course. Like that for the win. Just be flipping those pictures that has to do with Super Eagles so that we can open a phone line for 2 or 3 people to also contribute on the show. Who do you think should be, just like Olaware actually has lined out his own as a coach of Eagles from the studio?
From the studio.
Let's have you calling from home, where you also tell us who do you think will play for Super Eagles, or maybe you have your own lineup. Let's have it, but you can also tell us, how do you see Nigeria? Are we going to win this game or not? Anyway, the phone line has been displayed on the screen there. But as it is right now, while we are waiting for the callers, remember when you are calling us, mention your name, your location, and turn down the volume of your TV so we can easily hear you. And at least let's have it together. We have about, how many minutes? About 10 minutes more for us to at least run it together. While we are waiting for the calls, now you mentioned 4-3-1-2. Can actually be readjusted to 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. You didn't talk about goalkeeper. I know you have been you've been on Nwabali for a bit. You usually prefer him to be the keeper today, or Uzor to take over?
I'm not on Nwabali for the wrong reason. I'm on him for the right reason.
For the betterment of his career.
Not his career. For the betterment of our country.
If he does well here,
for our country.
He can reach United.
To be honest with you, he just needs to drop his arrogancy. He needs to really calm down. We need him at his best. If Nwabali is at his best, he's one of the best you can have. But if he's not at his best, you will see Nwabali leaving the post. There was a video clip I saw. He left the post going almost to the... It was the spectator. Nwabali.
Before he ran back.
Before he ran back also. So he normally forgets himself at times. But if he can be on his good self, I think we don't have a choice right now, because this is not the time for us to try and experiment. We've passed that stage, and we are now in the stage of what they call a danger zone. It's 90 minutes. Either you win or you come back home. And I'm very sure the players also, they don't want to come back home. They want to make us proud. They want to make themselves proud. So I see no problem winning tonight.
Well, a big one there. Egypt versus Benin Republic, still goalless. Tough one. I'm sure Benin Republic wants to try what Tanzania did against Morocco yesterday. A lot of people have been talking. Okay, I guess we have a caller there. Hello, are you there? Can you turn it down so I can hear you, please? Your TV is a bit loud.
Okay. But where did I do network?
We can hear you now. What's your name, please?
Okay. This is where we just collect that team.
Well, it's as if the person that is calling us is actually calling up from Uranus. Let's say, okay, other callers, you can still have the chance to call us. Let's have it. Tell us your name, your location. Turn down the volume of your TV set. Let's talk about Nigeria versus Mozambique. That match is going to be by 8 p.m. Olaware Peters actually talked about the lineup he's having in his mind. He can switch from 4-3-1-2 to 4-3-3 to 4-4-2, and the players actually feel should be there. Chukwueze, Lukman, and all that. But right now, you as Nigerians also, you have the right to also join us. Let's have it quickly before we wrap it up. Coming back to you. Well, I noticed when a caller was calling, you're like... I saw your face. I was almost...
It's like he's buying something and they don't know if it's change.
My goodness, Nigerians with soccer. He wants to talk to he wants to actually participate on the show, and he still wants to buy something on
that shows the passion that we have for football in this country, and that shows that this is the only thing that unites us together. Come 8 p.m., irrespective of your religion, your tribe, where you are from, everybody will be singing and looking for one thing. I wish we can have a record session of when Nigerians call and the way everybody shouts go, or the happiness and the joy. That moment. Just for 5 or 10 seconds, you should have something like that. You see how lovely it is to enjoy the game of football.
Seriously, it's always a uniting moment whenever Nigeria actually playing football. Any other sport, at least, that brings us together, especially football. Eagles are playing tonight by 8 p.m. and they're facing the Mambas of Mozambique. Tough one when you hear Mamba, but trust Eagles. Super Eagles will be from the sky and can easily catch these Mambas. You don't know how Mamba will will beat.
They can't beat. They can't beat.
It's not possible. You're already looking at like, okay, I call you FIFA instructor, right?
CAF instructor.
No, you are looking like a Richie these days.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment, and because take it or leave it, he has done a very good job for us in this country.
Okay, we have a caller there. Hello, are you there? Hello. Hello. Okay, so the phone line is still open anyway. You can still call us. I'm sure, hopefully, Neto will be our friend on this show. We have a few minutes to go. Just call us, tell us how you feel about the match we are expecting between Nigeria and Mozambique. Going back to Olaware Peters now.
Yeah, so I think Eric has done a very good job for himself, take it or leave it, since he took over. And it's so unfortunate that we couldn't make it to the World Cup, but it is not a fault of his at all. Sincerely, people have already done the damages. Okay, so I think what we need now, we need continuity. Irrespective of what happened at the AFCON, it needs to continue as our coach.
Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, good to have you on the show.
I want Nigeria they should not relax.
They should not relax. Okay.
They should not to over their house,
Okay.
I don't want Nigeria to score one goal. I want it to score over their house.
Okay, good one. They should score plenty goals.
Yeah.
What's your name and where you are calling from? Oh my goodness, that guy is vibing.
Vibing.
He's seriously, I don't want Nigeria to score one goal.
At all.
Look at how that he actually expressed himself there. They should score more goals, and we really need that.
Yes, we need that, and scoring goal is not going to be a problem, because if you look at the group stages, we scored the highest goal in all the team that is participating currently. We had 8 goals, far better than any other team. So scoring is not our problem, but defending it's our problem, and that is one area that we really need to look into. The defense needs to really have the confidence. That's why I suggested earlier that I would prefer to play the 4-2-3-1, because the 2 defensive midfielders will also support the 4 back line to be able to marshal that defense and protect our box very, very, very
I'm surprised you didn't mention our goal scorer, Oyedika Raphael.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can come in. There's something about consistency, and there's something about a one-off. So I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's a very good player, an interesting player. But if Onyeka is not doing very well, Onyeka can come in for him. If Ndidi is not fitting in, he can come in for him. So they get the point. So at times, you even win most of your matches from the bench, not from the starting 11. So that's why they call some people super sub. Once they come in, they change the tempo of the game. So the fact that you are playing from the bench doesn't mean you doesn't deserve.
As you mentioned super sub now, I know that Moses Simon and Chukwueze are also like they are becoming super sub kind of for Nigeria.
They are. But if you look at the connection between Chukwueze and Osimhen, it's always very perfect, right from their under 17 days. So I think it's something that we need to work in together.
Okay, big one out there. Talking about Nigeria versus Mozambique coming up by 8 p.m. Nigerians for the win. We can't wait to see Eagles qualifying for another round of this competition. Quarter-final precise. Let's take a look at road to the final. Teams have been qualifying. Of course, Senegal, Mali, they've qualified. They will be playing against Mali, Senegal. They've qualified from their knockout. And you take a look at Cameroon, Morocco will be locking horns after qualifying, defeating Tanzania and South Africa. Well, Benin Republic will be facing Egypt. Already that game is on right now. Still goalless. Whoever wins will be facing Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso. Nigeria, Mozambique. Whoever wins from here will be facing DR Congo, Algeria.
Well, I don't want to concern myself with the next match. That has been my philosophy.
Let's win this one first.
Mine is let's win this one, and whoever wins between Algeria and Democratic Republic of Congo will deal with it, so that we don't have that issue of we are not done with Mozambique. We'll be calculating of what to do with either Algeria, or we have a revenge mission that, DR Congo, what you did to us, that didn't make us to qualify, and that will lose focus. So as far as I'm concerned, our concentration, win this first, then we'll take whoever comes next.
I like that. Now, at least, maybe I should give you 100% here.
Oh, no, I don't want 100%.
Oh,
98 is okay for me.
You already know I'm actually... Okay, let's take our last caller on the show. Hello, are you there? Hello? Hello? Yes, good to have you on the show. Your name and your location, quickly. Oh, network. Can you... Hello?
Okay. Yes, Monty.
Okay, we can hear you. Where are you calling from?
From Calabar.
How is Calabar? Beautiful Calabar.
Cool.
So, Nigeria versus Mozambique.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, I beg.
Oh. Okay, so sorry, we can't hear you very well. It seems network is really disturbing, but we appreciate you for calling from Calabar. Thank you so much. And the other caller too that spoke with so much vibe. We thank you. Network at times may not be our friend, but really, we have to go now. Olaware Peters, well, I want to thank you. But maybe, let me try and shake the FIFA instructor. Let me become an order.
It's not easy. So you can have to your profile.
I want to become an instructor. Anyway, what a way to go there. We just have to wrap it up now because the match between Egypt and Benin Republic still goalless. They are playing themselves, Nigeria, by 8 p.m. We need to watch and support them. Wish Eagles the best as they fly out against the Mambas of Mozambique. Well, that's it on the show. I'm Adeniyi Ajisafe, and I'll be leaving you with our sponsors.
My name is Dr. Adeniyi Chairman of November Cubes Group. Let's come together as one Nigeria from the savannas of the north to the coast of the south. Our heartbeat as one for the Super Eagles. Let's celebrate our diversity and unite for victory. From all of us at November Cubes Group, we do wish the Super Eagles all the best at the AFCON. Bring them the trophy, guys. Kindly do visit us today and discover a world of luxury, comfort, and tranquility. At November Cubes Group, we're not just building homes, serving meals, or offering hospitality business. We are creating a lifestyle that is perfect for families, professionals, and entrepreneurs. Thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you soon.